I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious. I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
All right. Back at it. Welcome to the world, y'all. Welcome to the world, man. Welcome to the program. Let's go live with Lamont King. I'm Lamont King. We are now live. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, man. Something like a podcast, man. Welcome to the program. I'm thinking about some things. Broadcasting live from the newly remodeled Drunken Fruit Studios in the Tiny Closet Command Center.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad official.
I'm a creative. This is how my mind works. I'm gonna throw something at y'all that just ran through my head 2 seconds ago. See if I can get y'all take on it. Trending topics, hilarious commentary, celebrity guests, and interesting people. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 East Coast time. Shout out to everybody watching on the West Coast and worldwide. Appreciate you. First timers, welcome to the program. Peanut Gallery, return. People catching the show live, appreciate it. It's better than a live show, and it's a little different than a podcast. It's like a live podcast, a little bit different, better. And we give away money on Fridays. How about that? It's up to like $250 almost, I believe. $250. Shout out to our sponsor at Drunken Fruit. Let me put this on the screen first before I tell y'all what just ran through my head. The money wheel, man. A couple more people joined on. It's real easy. 50-50 raffle live on the program. Just send us a little note. Let's Go Live Show on Cash App. Tell us how many slots you want and then how much, whatever the remainder is, we put that on production costs. Production costs is pretty significant. So for those asking, we got internet, we got ring lights, we got monitors, we got microphones, we got phones now. Quite a few things that we got going on. Apple Podcasts, we got Restream, we got the streaming service. We have the upload and the downloads. Anyway, do that. So on your own time. No more money after Thursday night. Friday, we spin the wheel once. 50-50 must be present to win. You get it live on the air, all right? Live on the air. Our number today is 765-LETS-GO-1. 765-LETS-GO-1. Had a couple headlines I wanted to run through today. And also, we're celebrating a birthday. One of the Peanut Gallery originals. My lady not checking for you. She should show up in a little bit, celebrating the birthday. So she was like, yeah, go on and do the show. I was like, yeah, you would take off? Would we take off and we go hang out? Nah. She was like, go ahead and get that money on the money wheel. So I was like, okay. All right. We should be hearing from Roland Martin a little bit later as well. Hopefully. Shout out to our executive producer, Mr. Clarkson, down the hall in Studio G, and our New York bureau chief, John Watson, as well, from All Fun and Games on Friday. There's a lot of this white people Wednesday today, man. There's a lot of white folks wilding. Man, the internet is chock full of. There's no shortage of wilding white folks, man. I had like 5 or 6 little stories lined up. We was gonna keep it fun today. I was just gonna play them, and we was just gonna talk about them. But something just hit me when I was running through the intro on the show in my head. So on Twitter today, right? Some dude really just jumped in my rap. I said, okay, so they were talking about the First Amendment. No, I'm sorry, not the First Amendment. DC statehood. So I'm watching that conversation take place. If you know anything about me, I really take no pride in sparring and going back and forth with people on social media because for a number of reasons. 2, my pride won't let me do it. 3, I like to be in control of my emotions. So I feel like in those settings, it makes no point to argue with I don't like arguing with total strangers, especially when I know that I know more than that person that I'm arguing with. I use social media as an exchange for information. I search for content, but all that back and forth and doing battle with people, it does nothing for me. It's kind of whack actually when I see people do it. Like some people really live for that. Matter of fact, millions of people live for it. I'm gonna jump in and say this to this person I ain't never met before, and I'm gonna try to get everybody to kudos and salute me for doing it. Now that doesn't do anything to me. I mean, I'm a professional stand-up comedian, so I've done that in person for over 2 decades. So to do it on social media, they call it trolling now, but we used to just call it sparring, taking a jab, taking shots, blah, 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 outbesting your opponent, being the cleverest in the room. Done that. All right. So anyway, I jumped in, responding. Most of them I respond to, general response to the threads, the trending threads. So they were talking about DC statehood. And I said, most people who are countering the argument for DC statehood actually don't have an argument. Like they don't even know what they're arguing for. Most of the people either are not from DC, it doesn't directly affect them, and they really don't have a point. And this dude out of nowhere, I'm just the dumbest, the stupidest, right? And that, again, through years of training, that doesn't bother me. You don't even know me. So I don't take that type of stuff personal. But he just kept going. And then I was like, all right, hey, everybody, come look at him. Come look at him. So he kept, and it's, I draw the line at the name calling. You could slick talk. You can try to sound smarter than me. You can even prove me wrong and embarrass me with facts. I'm used to all that. All of that is fine. But when you jump out there in a ridiculous way, then I'd be like, all right, this is over. I'm leaving. You go in peace. Because it's online. It's nothing past words. So there's nothing I can do. I can destroy you with words, but that, again, that's a waste of my time. So he kept going. So then today, he started pulling everybody in it. He done went at Cena from Karen Hunter show. He done went at Karen. He done took a screenshot of my profile and said I work for the racist Urban View and the racist Karen Hunter and racist Lurie Favors. And I was like, what is you even on, fam? Like, I don't block people. I don't block people. I let you live and let you expose yourself and you look stupid. But he started pulling in people that had nothing to do with it. So this is the thought. I'm giving y'all context. I was like, just now, like a split second when I was opening the show, because I just blocked him at like 5:58. I should unblock him and invite him on the show. What y'all think about that? I'm not going to do it if y'all don't want it. We got other stuff to talk about. We celebrate Not Checking for You's birthday. But I was like, I wonder if he would. What y'all think of that? So in the meanwhile, while I look at your responses, let's go to it. Whose birthday is it?
What's that number one zodiac sign? I said, what's that number one zodiac sign? Is it Aries? Is it Leo? Is it Scorpio? Is it Cancer? Aries working that stuff. Leo's working that stuff.
Hey, put your Not Checking for You. Put your Cash App in there. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the chat. That's the thing now. Just ask for the money. Hey, happy birthday. Oh, Deborah. Deborah's is tomorrow. Oh, let's do it again.
What's that number one zodiac sign? I said, what's that number one zodiac sign?
Happy birthday.
Is it Leo? Is it Scorpio?
I know this video is going to get blocked, but hey, that was worth it. I think so. YouTube is going to be like, I'm going to go try to repost it. YouTube going to be like, all right, here we go. So y'all say go ahead. All right. I think I can handle this. I think we're all grown about this. I just want to see, because sometimes I be wondering. I was like, yo, you went so hard left, like out of nowhere, and then start searching me. This when I knew it was real. He went and said he put up a gif of Fred Sanford and Lamont, and he was like, yeah, maybe I should smack lazy Lamont like Fred did, but he spelled my name wrong. I'm like, yo, you had to look for that. I don't have that in my profiles. You had to look for that, and you spelled it wrong. All right, let's go back. I'm gonna take a couple seconds to do this, and then we're gonna get back to the show. All right, let me go unblock him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say this too. Some of y'all might be following. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Lamont King. You may be able to see this rap. And thank you. I seen Rachel. She jumped in there. Midwest Rachel. Midwest Rachel is a goon, y'all. Y'all ain't know. RAB15. She jumped in there. Had a little something to say. All right, hold on. Let me find him. Now I gotta find it. Oh, if you block it, you can't find it, right? I should have thought about that. Now I can't find it. I didn't even memorize his name. Oh, here we go. Here he is. All right, I'm gonna unblock him, and then I'm gonna send him a message. It's a live show, don't trip. And then we're gonna get back to normal. All right, let's see. Let's see. What's the last thing he said about me? I just unblocked him, so he's back. We're back on the time. Oh, here we go. All right. I'm gonna say call into my show. I don't want to see his face. Raggedy mother. All right, here we go. I'm gonna say, hey, tough guy. Now I'm trolling. I don't troll on what do you call that? Premeditated. I don't do premeditated trolling or unsolicited. But now I'm trolling. Hey, tough guy. If you're free. No, I'm going all the way. The old me has to show up at some point in time. I mean, I didn't make it this far in this business being this new, more polished me that you all are so accustomed to. There's an old me that needs to show up at some point in time. Hey, tough guy. Wait, but this is me tweeting him. Hey, tough guy, if you or your mom are free, please call in to my show right now, and let's discuss. If you or your mom or sister, I got to go or sister, because that's going to make them call. Please call into my show right now, and let's discuss. Here's the number. I will type it slow for you. I'll type it slow for you. And here's the thing. I don't know if this guy is black or white. That doesn't matter to me. Here's the number. I'll type it. I'll be here. We'll be here till 7 p.m. Eastern. Here's the number. I'll type it slow for you. 765. Let's go. 1. We'll be here to talk some. Hey, tough guy, if you or your mom or your sister are free, please call into my show right now and let's discuss. Here's the number. I'll type it for you. Type it slow for you. All right, here we go. Tweet. Okay. He can prank call. Okay, that's fine. I can see it when it comes. Oh, wait a minute. Who's this? That ain't him that fast. Oh, no, that's Haynes. I'm about to say, that was fast. What's up with you, Haynes?
Let's go.
Let's go live.
Hey man, I was trying to honor your request and text you from the seat on Monday, but you had the lawyer lady in there, so I didn't want to break that on up.
Oh yeah.
Giving out the good info.
Nah, that's cool.
I was gonna give you an installment of our Blacks in Construction because I was partnered up with a brother.
Oh yeah.
He's been in the game a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what's up? What's up Monday? Let's do something Monday.
I don't know where I'm gonna be. I'm at another job. I sent you some pictures. I'm on the little guy this time.
Oh, okay.
It's a 4-ton. I'm working inside this inside a bottling facility. They're bottling up I think it's called Body Armor, some kind of drink, smelling real fruity in there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're working on the reverse osmosis, and they got a little crane on the inside.
Oh wow.
I sent you a couple pictures if you wanted to look it up, but yeah, go ahead and debate that dude, man.
Yeah.
Let's see if he if he wants to smoke.
Yeah. Absolutely. So we're waiting now. Where'd you send the pictures? To Twitter?
Nah, your regular email.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll pull them up.
It's just a little joint. It's a 4-ton little machine. You know, it'll pick up like 4 tons.
Okay. And you stand on the ground on this one.
It does have a little remote, but it has a little seat.
Okay.
It's got a little tiny seat. You know, ain't really built for a big dude, but I fit in there, and it's got levers, and I manipulate the levers to get the job done and make some money.
Yeah. I see it. Yeah, we looking at it right now.
If you was interested, or you pulled it up, yeah. So they in there. They called it a mezzanine. They built a little mezzanine on top of the reverse osmosis machine, and they gonna put another one up top. So they're expanding, so things is going good. People out here drinking Body Armor.
Yeah. I'm about to say, is it body spray or is it soft drink?
It's soft drink.
I ain't never heard of that.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
Yeah.
I was surprised they got a little facility because it's in like a little residential neighborhood across the street from some houses.
Oh wow.
On the east side, Northtown.
And they bottling by the thousands.
Oh, trucks just coming in and out all day.
And so you came in you came in working the crane to put the actual equipment in or to put the machines in? That's what your project is?
I'm working with some iron workers again, and they got pieces of steel like they got it from IKEA.
Okay.
The steel IKEA shop. They got them all in pieces, and so we just slide one piece at a time and put it together.
Yeah. No, that's dope.
And it'll end up being like a second floor.
And how long is that project?
Yeah. 3 days.
Oh,
Should be
okay.
3 days. I'm very productive.
Oh, okay.
I'm very efficient.
Yeah, that's what's up. Good, man. Good to see you working.
I was with them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, back on days, they had me working nights. It was terrible.
Oh, nights is no good. You don't like that?
I couldn't get no sleep.
Oh.
I'm up all night, on Twitter, looking at everything.
Yeah.
And then, you can't sleep in the daytime because the sun shines too bright. That's a cool little project that I was on at night. I should send you something about that. It's called the MGM Sphere.
Okay.
You should look that up.
MGM
Sphere. It's real cool. It's going to be, MSG. Madison Square Garden Sphere. It's going to be, it's going to be shaped like a sphere. Right in the middle, right behind the Venetian.
Oh.
And that's where they got the big boy at. You see it? They got the big boy over there, the 1,300 ton. He picking up $3 million.
And are you qualified to work that? You can be working that?
No, I don't have any time in that seat.
Okay.
But there is a brother on it.
Yeah.
There is a brother out there. There's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Been in the seat.
Oh, that's what's
I don't
up.
know. It's kind of slow, so they kind of swapping us around.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's just the personal stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, man.
That's cool.
Get ready for your battle.
All right, Jack. I'll get with you.
And let me know because there's some stuff I could argue with you about.
Hey,
if you want to spar.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it. Well, that's all. That's always welcome. You know that. That's easy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
Drop the car. Oh man, Haynes right there. Vegas, black construction, crane operator, the real kind. Yeah, that's a good rap. I want to see them pictures too from the big joint. Pause. From the large crane is what I meant to say. Anyway, all right, let's get to it, man. While we wait for this guy to call, I swear, I guess he got me off my square, man. Because I was like, I wasn't even enjoying it, and then he just went left. I'm like, call the show, man. Call the show. Anyway, 765. Let's go on. The phone lines are open right now for anybody to call. As a matter of fact, if y'all even just want to call and say, if you just want to call up and say.
What's that number one zodiac sign? I said, what's that number one zodiac sign? Is it Aries?
Yeah, I mean, if you just want to say that to Not Checking for You and Deborah in the chat, that's fine too. All right, let's get to it. A couple stories I seen. Just wildness, man. It's just out here. I ain't gonna be long. I ain't gonna take too much of your time. Where it's at? Money Wheel's about 250, y'all. All right, let's go to Twitter. They was out today. All right, so here's the first one. Ted Cruz. Buy or sell? With or you hitchhiking or dropping off? All right, so Ted Cruz, known for, being Ted Cruz. I don't know though, man. A lot of times when I see these clapbacks by some of these public personalities and elected officials or whatever, it's like, Twitter will have you, or so-called Black Twitter will have you, picking sides. And I want to know what side you on this one. You on Ted Cruz side, you on the reporter side? All right, let's take a look at this. Whose side you on? It's a new feature. We ain't got no jingle. But whose side you on? You on Ted Cruz side or you on the reporter side? All right, here we go. Let's take a listen.
Yeah, when I'm talking to the TV camera, I'm not going to wear a mask, and all of us have been immunized. So you're welcome to step away if you like. The whole point of a vaccine, CDC guidance, is what we're following.
All right, so let's go back. Context. He's stepping out for a press conference. One of the reporters asked, can he put a mask on? He says, we've all been immunized, which I think he misspoke because I think he meant to say vaccinated. I don't know if you've been immunized, Chad. And if you have, there's a problem. Because if they got, I don't know, are those words interchangeable? Somebody smarter than me. Can you answer that? Is that words interchangeable, immunization and vaccinated? Because they said it's not a cure. I thought immunization was a cure. All right, anyway, let's watch it one more time. And then I want to get your opinion.
Yeah, when I'm talking to the TV camera, I'm not going to wear a mask, and all of us have been immunized. So you're welcome to step away if you like. The whole point of a vaccine, CDC guidance, is what we're following.
I think as wild as Ted Cruz is, man, I think he exercised an extraordinary amount of restraint right there because that was just trolling. Come on, knock it off. You know what I find idiotic when I'm watching the news and they have the reporter on scene. But you know how news reporters, they'll be on scene, but the shit is over. We're just here showing you where it happened. So in front of the bank that got robbed, but the tape is there and everybody's gone. So it's not a crime scene anymore. It's just that I'm here live standing and no one's there. And if it's just you and the cameraman and you got the microphone and you're on the street, like, come on with the mask, man. I mean, I don't know. That just seems too hardy for me. Like you doing too much. I get it. I understand. It's a public mask wearing, but you're on the news talking to the camera. I don't think you should be doing your news report. Like this is Fernand Gonzalez live on the scene tonight. Back to you in the studio. Like that shit is dumb. So in this scenario, all right, use the reporter. I think now you trying to rile Ted Cruz up. And I no one likes Ted Cruz. I don't like Ted Cruz. But what I'm saying is, like you talking about, he coming out to his press conference to speak at the microphone on camera. And you talking about, can you put your mask on? I'd have been like, hey, champ, back up. You know what I'm saying? That's wild to me. 765, let's go one. Yeah, that's what I thought. John Watson says immunized means he cannot get it. So I haven't heard any talk of immunization. Did he let this a whole nother layer. Did he let the cat out of the bag? What's that about? Was that a mistake? Yeah. Wait a minute. I got that too. I got that too. All right, let's go real quick to Studio G. Fact checking. Mr. Clarkson, welcome to the program.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? So here's real quick. Means that what it is it's the action to basically become immune of something. So you can take immunization and there it is, like that's the end of it. You get vaccinated on the pathway to becoming immune.
Okay, so there's a difference.
There is a difference. So really,
did he misspeak or did he let the cat out the bag?
Because technically what he's saying is that I've received something that's made me immune, not a vaccination.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
the same thing at all. Not the same thing.
Look, but all of us. He said all of us.
Because if I'm sitting on stage, I'm going, no.
Yeah. I still got the second shot coming up. Ted, what you doing?
I got a second Pfizer next week. But that's a huge misspeak. That's a huge misspeak on that. But they were basically trolling him anyway because of him being fled through a couple of months ago, and then also him being in the past a known non-masker.
And which is right. So yes, there's that part. But on camera, talking to the camera, I feel like that's just optics. At some point, double mask in an empty room and you're on camera. I've seen like little sit down 60-minute joints, those type of interviews where there's no one but the person answering questions, and the person has a double mask. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on. What are you proving?
Yeah, but I'll say this. That's not the worst Ted Cruz hazing I've seen. Like when he tries to speak in public places in Houston, it's nothing for people to drive by like, shut up, bitch. Like it goes down real quick for him. So I think that he's had to kind of become immune, not vaccinated to that type of behavior.
Yeah, I'll take that. All right, Mr. Clarkson, I got to get this phone call. Appreciate that. Let's see who this is. Name looks unfamiliar. Let's see, it's a live show. Welcome to the program. Let's go live.
Hey, Lamont, man, this is Nola.
Oh, Nola. Okay, I ain't recognize the number. I thought we had action. Welcome to the program. What's good?
No, I ain't no boy. I just want to talk about the Ted Cruz thing.
Yeah.
Because the virus is airborne, even if you are immune, you breathe in the air. So you can breathe in the virus, not get sick from it, breathe it out, and breathe it on other people.
Oh.
They can get sick from it if they're not immunized. So it don't matter if he can't get sick or not. Right. Now, the guy was trolling him because nobody wears a mask, at a press conference.
Right.
Well, I can't say nobody. I've seen it, but, even the people that are pro-vaccine, pro-mask wearing don't wear masks.
Right.
At the press conference. So, but because of his history, I was kind of glad to see it.
Yeah, of course.
But it lets you know that he doesn't realize how the virus actually works.
Or maybe he does, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I see.
Just want to infect other people.
Right. That too. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
There's Texas where they,
Yeah.
They're using it as a biological weapon out here.
I firmly believe that, but you're waiting for your second one, right? You took the first one, right?
Yeah. I'm still waiting on my second one.
Okay.
Because it's only been a week, and they told me 3 weeks. So
yeah.
Okay. I'm waiting for the call.
All right.
I'll call back when I get it.
Absolutely. All right. I appreciate you, Nola. Thanks for tuning.
All right, man.
All right, there it is. Next story. Let's keep it moving. Let's go back to Twitter. Hey, man. Today was one of them days. Did y'all see this? I know you saw this. It's the restaurant joint with the white lady, the Caucasian lady, the Saxon. That's gonna be my new one, the Saxon. That's safe and non-offensive, right? She was a Saxon. All right, I'm gonna play this volume. Hold on, let's get this volume. So apparently, again, context. We don't know. apparently he was refusing to, probably following protocol, his employer's protocol, refusing to serve her because she didn't have a mask on. So she got the babies in there. She's trying to get her beagle. She want to get her beagle. That's her words, not mine. I'm just trying to get a beagle. All right, let's listen to how she reacts to him. She goes to 0 to 100. These Karens need to be stopped. They're on a tear.
So she got medical problem. You don't have to serve her if you don't want to.
You can't even see how I'm looking at you, sir. I have sunglasses on. You can't even see how I'm looking at you. I have sunglasses on.
You answered that again?
You just said I don't look at you like that. How do you see how I'm looking at you?
Excuse me, can you just serve her? If you don't want to serve her, let you go. If you want to serve
Some
her,
bagels.
serve her. If not, let you go.
Take her out.
Ma'am, he's not going to serve her, so please leave.
Why? Because he's a bitch ass nigger?
No,
Oh.
excuse me.
Oh my God.
That's what he is.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hello, ma'am, you need to go.
All right.
Let me call the cop because you said being
All right, hold up. We need to see this on the full screen. This is, if it wasn't so sad and traumatic, it's just hilarious. She she said, watch her little celebratory little I don't even know what to call it. Her little Aryan shimmy. Watch her little dance, trying to prove her point and stand her ground. Let's watch it in full screen because there's more enjoyment when we watch it in full screen. All right, let's switch that out. How we do that? Oh, look, technology. All right, here we go. One more time. Now watch her. So it escalates. I'm gonna start a little bit. And she's like, why? Because he don't look at me like that. She's like, how can you even see how I'm looking at you? I just want my bagels.
You can't even see how I'm looking at you, sir. I have sunglasses on. You can't even see how I'm looking at you. I have sunglasses on.
You answered that again?
You just said I don't look at you like that. How do you see how I'm looking at you?
Excuse me, can you just serve her? If you don't want to
I
serve
just
her, let
want
you
to
go.
wear some bagels.
If you want to serve her, serve her. If not, let you go.
Take her out.
Ma'am, he's not going to serve her, so please leave.
Why? Because he's a bitch ass nigger?
No, excuse me.
That's what he is. That's what he is.
Excuse me,
Bitch
ma'am.
ass.
Hello, ma'am,
I
you need
just
to
said
go.
it. You heard it.
Let me call the cop because you said being
It doesn't affect me that you're not going to serve me. You're a bitch.
and you just call him a nigger.
I can call him a bitch. I can call him whatever I want.
I could call him whatever I want. She said, I just called it. Oh, somebody said, oh my God. She was like, oh my God. I just called him a bitch ass N-word. That's what I did. I could say it. She did the bigot shimmy. You see the shimmy? Let's go back to the shimmy. That's when you know you just don't give a F and can do what you want. Wait, let's one more time.
Excuse me, can you just serve her? If you don't want to
I
serve
just
her,
want
let
to
you
wear
go.
some bagels.
If you want
Some
to serve her,
bagels.
serve her.
There's some bagels.
Ma'am,
Here you go.
he's not going to serve her, so please leave.
Why?
Why?
Bitch ass nigger?
No,
Ooh.
excuse me.
That's what he is. That's what he is.
Excuse me,
Bitch
ma'am.
ass.
Hello, ma'am,
I
you need
just
to
said
go.
it. You heard it.
Let me call the cop.
I'm sorry. Some of that stuff you can't do nothing but well, you can do other stuff. I'm surprised nobody slapped shit out of her, but you just gosh. Celebrate. They just celebrate their ignorance, which is amazing to me. They watch too much TV. Definitely watch too much TV. She said, oh my God, I said it. And she know anybody. Well, she looked around. You know, they do it when they know. She looked around. She knew how it was going to end up. And it was going to be really no consequences at that moment. She knew that. They're smart. All right. So anyway, I thought that was funny. Ridiculousness and funny. I probably would have been in line laughing. Now, see, that's a trollable moment. That's a trollable moment. All right, let's go to one more. It's another one I seen. All right, so I don't know if you've been paying attention. Meghan McCain, same person, has been on a tear, and she really been wilding. So this is her recently. I don't know. Sometime this week she talking about. Basically, here's the context because she uses a lot of words. Basically, the context is she's talking about affirmative action. I think they were talking about and how. Oh, is this him? Did he call? Oh, I thought I heard the beep. So he's still talking. Sidebar. I went back to Twitter. He's still talking. He said, I didn't pay the phone bill and the number's not working. Now, y'all have sat here and watched this show for the last 40 minutes or so. And I've taken, numerous calls and video. So I guess he's bluffing. Anyway, so let's go back to what I'm doing. So the context was affirmative action. And I guess this was the point that she was making, that how far does identity politics go? It seems like if you follow her, and I don't really, but I know her, enough. It seems like she's been reading, or she had like kind of a Tommy Lauren, right? A lot of time when Tommy was at her height, at 21, 22, like you're definitely coached. You definitely, how you might sit with a guru or a spiritualist, and then you got that friend that it's like, yeah, man, I went on a retreat, man. I was gone for 6 weeks, and then they come back and they just talk different because someone was there teaching and coaching them and feeding them big words, and you're like, that's not even these thoughts aren't even originating from you. These are somebody else's thoughts. This is what I get when I listen to her. So this is her on The View.
Excluded women farmers. And so we're going to a place where even if people need money, even if people are qualified to get into Ivy Leagues, race and gender is more important than your skill qualifications, the content of your character. It is not what Martin Luther King Jr. preached. I think this is a very, very slippery slope. I was very surprised to hear someone like Tammy Duckworth say something like this. She got a lot of blowback from a lot of people, not just on the right. And I think this is actually just the natural progression of identity politics. And I will say, just to put a cap on this, The View is 25 years old next year. We've only had one Asian American co-host this show. So does that mean that one of us should be leaving at some point because there's not enough representation? We're talking about, is identity politics more important than qualifications of a job? And I think that's a question going forward that the progressive left is going to have to reconcile.
Okay, and before we go, because we're going to go and take a break, eventually we're going to come back and talk about the black farmers.
Excluded women farmers. And so we're going to a place where even if people need money.
I think Whoopi was even past, she was past that. She was tired of that. She didn't even offer up, her usual. She just, all right, so this is what we about to do. We're going to take a break and we come back and we can talk like, that don't even sound like you, Megan. And to answer your question, yes, it may end up that way. Most other shows, you got a black, you got a redhead, you got an Asian, you got a white, and whatever else, and an in between or another. Yes, it may. Yes, that's what diversity and inclusion looks like. So. You're saying you're losing your job. You may have to lose your job to an Asian because there haven't been any on there. Maybe, and they're probably as qualified or better, whatever candidate that they plan to bring in there. So I mean, yes, that's her verbiage, her diatribe right there is the definition of privilege. You think you're supposed to have it just because? Nah, champ. So then Twitter, of course. Because they can just flat out do it. So enjoyable today. They were like, remind me of the only reason why Meghan McCain is on The View and why she's famous. And this was the little video montage that came up. This was funny. It was like, remind me of how she's famous or relevant.
Father's my father.
I mean,
My father. My father. My father. My father. My father.
my father.
My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father. My father's my father.
Jeez.
My father. My father. My father. My father.
Oh,
My
jeez.
father. My father. My father. My father. My father's my father. My father. My father. My father's my father.
Oh, jeez.
My father. 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 My father.
All right, that's enough of that. They said that's the only reason why she's even sitting on The View. All right, let me go back to this one. Reparations is a hot topic as well. We talked about that last week. We're always ahead of the curve here. Let your people know. We break ground. We were talking about Evanston, Illinois last week. But here's an interesting story. Not even an interesting story. It's just an individual putting his foot in his mouth. And this is what's been happening. I think that should be the new mascot. Whatever mascot we have, America, it should be something. It could be an animal. It could be not Lady Liberty. It could be like an eagle or the donkey is taken. The elephant is taken. We need a new animal mascot. And whatever that we decide on, it has to have his foot in his mouth. Because literally that's synonymous. That's literally the American way. I'm talking about across the aisle, all races. Because we have access, I say this all the time, we have access to all of the information. Because of the information superhighway known as the internet. We have access to all of it. We don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. I think it's because somewhere the thought creeps into your mind that it's impossible to know everything. So you're just fine with not knowing nothing. I don't know. All right, take a listen to this.
One of the people that are on our board this evening. And I personally believe that reparations is important. And what we're doing in Tulsa is some portion of reparations. We had the Oklahoma City Thunder basketball team gave $250,000, and they're starting a Thunder Fellows program that teaches African American kids in Tulsa the analytics of basketball, not just playing basketball. We have we're working with the Tulsa Chamber to start a program with 30 African American kids will be mentored by corporations all the way through college. These are forms of reparations. I believe that there are several ways to have it. This is one of them, and there are.
Okay. All right. Stop that. Agree or disagree? 765, let's go one. 765, let's go one. The phone lines are open and working. Are these forms of reparations? Are concessions at that level? Do you consider that? Maybe he was looking for another word. Maybe reparations was not the word. He's arguing the case and he's using the word, but maybe he was looking for a different choice of words, because by definitions that is not reparative. A big dollar corporation organization such as a professional sports league dropping some money off, which for them is a tax write-off, to inner city youth to teach them how the analytics of basketball. It's not necessarily reparations. A mentorship with corporations and high school students, 30 students that follows them to through college and beyond. Yes, that sounds like a great nonprofit. Reparations, not sure. Maybe he meant to use another word. I don't know, but just foot and mouth disease. Isn't that something? Ain't that a thing? Foot and mouth disease. All right, let's take a commercial break. Let's take a praise break. Celebrate Aries' birthdays real quick. Cash App is all the way open.
What's that number one zodiac sign? I said, what's that number one zodiac sign? Is it Aries? Is it Leo? Is it Scorpio? Is it Cancer?
Not checking for you in the peanut gallery. My lady Lonnie. Happy birthday! And Deborah out west. West. Where I forgot. Deborah, where you at again? Houston? I think it's Houston. Happy birthday. No, Scorpio. No, we're not there yet. All right, last story. We can close on this, man. Now this is a delight. This one is very delightful. Oh, also, this show is also brought to you by here's another commercial. 2A Apparel. Let me ask you what time it is. It's 2A all day. You can visit paranalia.com and visit some of the 2A Apparel offerings. I'll put the link in the chat. For Second Amendment enthusiasts. Thank you. Yes, for that. All right, last story. Still waiting on Cuz to call. He's still talking shit on Twitter, which is just unusual. Let's go back. Check this one last time. It's just unusual. Now I got to block him again. I thought this was going to be a thing. I thought we were going to be able to unite and join together and communicate and have a meeting of the minds and share ideas and exchange and try to enlighten each other. But I guess that's not his thing. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I guess I got to block him. Go back to block him. We tried. We did try. You can't say that we don't try to outreach with this type of program, man. We're all mature individuals, adults. This social media thing can get you, it can go a different kind of way, man. And for me to try to be the bigger person and invite him on a live show, I think that says a great deal about Let's Go Live as an operation. And so you too, I'm inviting you now into, where we're going. We're going.
Right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Okay, let me tell you something. 50-50 raffle. We do it on Fridays. Let's Go Live Money Wheel. We do it 50-50 raffle. Let's Go Live Show. The Cash App is how you get on the slot. Say, I want 3 slots. Give up $15, $5 a slot. And you could win half the money on Friday because that's what type of show this is. All right, last story. That was good. Y'all tripping. All right, this is a treat. Florida mom, in Florida news, a Florida mom shows up to school wearing a boxing glove to fight the student. Yes. I'm not condoning anything. I'm reading the story and being delighted. All right, let's read together, shall we? A Florida mom showed up to her daughter's middle school with a boxing glove and allegedly attacked a student, authorities said. Edith Riddle, 34 of Jacksonville, was arrested on a child abuse charge stemming from the alleged beatdown last week at DuPont Middle School. Police said that the school safety officer, that's why they need safety resource officers, SROs. Police said that the school safety officers heard a frantic announcement over the school's radio system about a fight outside the cafeteria around noon on March 18th. When the officer got there, he found Riddle in a physical altercation with a female student. Riddle had been on campus for a meeting with the vice principal and her daughter. Rather than exit the building, the daughter made a beeline after for the cafeteria to fight a girl. I seen that at work. Witnesses told police Riddle's daughter shoved the girl and threw some punches. All right, now that was a sucker move. She started it knowing that her mom came up there about business. So that was a sucker move. Before the mom also allegedly began walloping the victim. Okay, now I don't like that. I ain't read the whole story. I don't like the jump. Bizarrely, a bystander told authorities that the mom appeared to have a boxing glove attached to her left hand. Riddle already had the glove on when she arrived to camp. Wait, some holes in this story. She had a meeting with the vice principal. Anybody see it? Nobody seen the glove? They said she insisted that it was super glued to her wrist and she couldn't remove it. Oh, all right. The girl suffered bruises to her knees and forearms. She was later brought to the hospital for a follow-up evaluation. Her parents told authorities that they wanted criminal charges filed against Riddle. Absolutely. So, of course, Twitter got the full story. So, apparently, apparently, here's the question, and this ain't I ain't tripping off cancel culture because I ain't nobody to get canceled, and I ain't tripping off political correctness. According to Twitter, her daughter was being bullied. So I'm gonna ask you, parents or otherwise, his aunts, uncles, older siblings, what you doing? Somebody bullying your niece, nephew, your kid, your grandkid. Middle school now. Middle schools, they got some giants. What you doing? You letting it slide or you sliding? You letting it ride or you riding? 765, let's go one. I want to hear at least one before we get out of here. At least one. What you doing? How far? What's too far? Now this is I don't know the story. I don't know who the daughter was up against. I don't even know if the daughter got one of the mouths that she was getting everything she deserved. We don't know that from this story, but apparently she was getting bullied. Your kid getting bullied by somebody bigger, stronger, more ridiculous. What you doing as a parent? Is you getting your kids karate lessons? It's a cold world out there. Like what you doing? You teaching them shadow boxing at the crib? You training them Rocky style, or you get to a point? Would you ever? How about this? 765, let's go one. Would you ever get to a point, or what would it take to get you to a point where you going up to the school, punching the kid in the head with some gloves on? Because she thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I can't fight this kid with my bare hands. I'm going to go and put these gloves on. What would it take to get you up there for that action? That's the question. I need to hear at least one of y'all. There's 50 people on this Joe watching. I need to hear at least one. I want to know, what would it take? I know it's child abuse and you might catch a charge and all that, but you got to imagine something. There has to be a history or a pattern, as some of y'all say, to get to a point where you like, she time enough. Let me see, how the old heads say, let me see if she time enough for it. If she can dish it, if she can take it as much as she dish it. I just want to, I don't know, man. That's a tricky one. In this day and age, everybody going to jail, sure. But, your kid got to deal with that every day. And, you done seen, especially in the environment we live in with bullying, has led to some tragic outcomes. Oh, you know what? Maybe here it is. We'll leave on this. Maybe she was having a bad day. All right, y'all. There it goes. All right, just for you, Haynes, I'm going to go into the wheel. I haven't put everybody's names. I would do a practice spin. I haven't put everybody's names on it. So this wheel is not current, but I'm going to do it anyway just for you. And we'll leave out on a high note. Do it just for you. Here's the wheel, ladies and gentlemen. Please hit the thumbs up button. Share the video. Turn your notifications on the way out the door. I'm going to do a quick practice spin. This is what we do on Fridays. $5 a slot. We got some of the cheapest slots in town. Half the money goes to the production of the show. The other half goes to you live on camera, on air, or over the phone. Here we go. This is what it looks like. Press, do I got to refresh? I got to refresh. Oh, we use cookies. Okay. So what? All right, here we go. This is a simulation. This is a practice spin. On Friday, no practice spins. This is what it would look like. And yeah. Jay Elite would have won had this been Friday. But this is not the actual wheel, and this is not the actual game. So there's that. All right, y'all. Y'all be safe, man. One more time for the birthday girls.
What's that number one zodiac sign? I said, what's that number one zodiac sign? Is it Aries?
All right, it's Aries. We figured it out. Okay, good to know. All right, y'all be safe out there, man. Roland Martin, I really appreciate you standing by. Unfortunately, we ran out of time and we are over budget. And we had to hold the phone lines open for this goofy on Twitter who never called. So now I got to block him and then I'll be done with that. And then we won't talk about that ever again. Yeah. So hopefully we'll see Friday for All Fun and Games with John Watson. And that's where the money resides. The money wheel is going down. I'll see you on Karen Hunter Show, 3 to 6 p.m. Friday as well on Sirius XM, Urban View 126. He called Urban View a racist show. How? All right. Anyway, yeah, man. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Stay prayed up and buy you some ammunition, man. Just to have. Don't even have no intention of using it. Just to have it.
I don't care if it is a closet. You still looking mad official.